And then the YouTubes and the Instagrams.
Yo, yo, what's going on? What's happening? Um, just wanted to do this video. Wanted to speak on the Jalen Green situation with his, hatred towards Detroit, which I think is funny because he says he wanted to be the number one pick, but he didn't want to come to Detroit, and how it fueled him to be because he didn't get number one. But my thing is, you wanted to be number one, but you didn't want to come. You didn't want to come to Detroit in the first place. So I don't understand why he's so into his feelings about a place he didn't even want to go to. You know what I'm saying? So I remember years ago, KD said some things about Detroit. I take it even further than that. Like 30 years ago, Dion said some stuff about Detroit. Like, oh man, if I would have went to Detroit, I would have asked for more money. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't remember that. But yeah, it's been a lot. So I think we picked the right person, man. I think Cade Cunningham is gonna do some things, bro. I think the key is he just gonna get better. A lot of people comparing him to a lot of people like Grant Hill and people like that. So, but I think if he stays healthy, he going and I'm gonna say this young team is just gonna be this young Detroit Pistons team is gonna be on the rise, man. I was thinking the next couple of years they might make some noise. But I think the big thing is who stays if they healthy. Now, I'm hoping you know, I hope they sign Diallo. I really do. I really, really do. But that's another thing. But back to Jalen Green. About him dissing Detroit or whatever. You making videos about listening to Detroit music and talking about it ain't nothing to do in Detroit. Which that is totally not true. Because you got sporting events, you got comedy shows, you got art museums, you got downtown, you got a lot of this stuff. You got events that happen during the summertime. The ribs and the ribs and R&B. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of stuff that's going down in Detroit. And then, you got more white people staying down here. But which is cool with me. I don't mind. But I just think it's funny, like it's and I've been the way he's speaking about Detroit, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm sure it's way stuff more. I'm sure Houston is a whole lot better, huh? Now granted, Houston, y'all got some nice looking women. Texas in general got some nice looking women. But I bet you in a few years, he gonna be just like James Harden, just like Russ, just like Chris Paul, and eventually just gonna be like John Wall, because John Wall don't want to be there. And like a lot of people don't even want to play for the Rockets. So I think in a few years, within 4 to 5 years, he gonna want to leave because James Harden stayed all them years, realized his team wasn't gonna get better. He wasn't going to the finals, so he said, "Look, man, I'm tired of this." They let go of a lot of people. They let go of Trevor Ariza over the years. They let go of Trevor Ariza. They let go of Chris Paul, Harden, PJ Tucker, Russell Westbrook, Clint Capella, which I didn't understand that move at all. but Atlanta loves it. But I just think it's funny to me, man. Like this this guy. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's gonna be a Houston Detroit rivalry in the next few years. Because when this dude comes to town, they are gonna boo him like he's Ron Artest. Real talk. He gonna be public enemy number one. For real. It's like you can't say that kind of stuff to people around here, man. Like you can't just come around and just talk about Detroit culture like that without even knowing it. But yet you like our music. You like some of the artists over here. But it's a lot of stuff that's out here, man. Now granted, it's not like LA, New York and all that other stuff, but it's still some stuff out here to do. Businesses is coming back up. They building downtown. You know what I'm saying? So they trying to put it, and then you got more, like I said, you got more white people coming down here. So yeah, and then you can see Cade. Cade is embracing the city. Jalen Green ain't embracing Houston. If you talking about how you wish you was number one and saying all this other stuff, that tells me you not happy. You not embracing Houston. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna see how the season gonna be. Now, granted, he's gonna be a good player. It's probably gonna be an all-star. Now, if he gonna win a championship, I don't know. But the NBA, it just kills me how some of these young guys just put their foot in their mouth, or just, it's amazing to me how players say they don't want to go nowhere and stuff, or I don't want to play for this team, or things like this. And it's unbelievable to me. Or I know a lot of people are really coming down on people like Dennis Schroeder for messing up that deal. Now you seeing a lot of these athletes taking these big deals. KD signed a big deal. Joel Embiid signed a big deal. Steph signed a crazy deal. You know what I'm saying? All these trades, man, and all these new places. Kyle Lowry with Miami, so now he's joining Jimmy Butler, Bam, Oladipo if he can stay healthy, Duncan Robinson. Who else do they got? Who else they got? It's the same, but they had to give up Kendrick Nunn. They had to give up Goran Dragic. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool. Atlanta. See how Atlanta do. I like them signing back John Collins. One of the coolest, nicest dudes. I met him a couple of times. So he's cool. And of course you got Trey, Bogdanovich, Clint Capella. Honestly, man, I think they might be better this coming up season than they was last year. Now I know, but then you gotta understand too. Atlanta didn't have Cam Reddish, and what's the other one? DeAndre Hunter. So if they got them healthy, they gonna get better, bro. They gonna get better. Now, a few other teams, the Charlotte moves, LaMelo. We're not even gonna talk about P.J. Washington, man. We're gonna talk about that another time. But they just signed back Terry Rozier. I know a lot of people don't like how much is signed, but he's a good player. Dennis Schroeder messed up. I would take Rozier than Dennis Schroeder right now, and I like Dennis Schroeder. You know what I'm saying? But people want to talk about the Lakers. Them signing Russ and signing back Dwight Howard, Melo. LeBron getting older. Uh, it's messed up. They gave up what they gave up, but they want to win another championship. The question is going to be: is AD, how AD going to be healthy? Is LeBron going to be healthy? Can Melo survive another season? You know what I'm saying? But it's just like now they don't have really much of a bench, though. If you really think about it, Brooklyn gonna be Brooklyn. Milwaukee gonna be Milwaukee. They gonna be there. Few other teams might be interested in the East. I think the East has gotten a whole lot better now. They've gotten a whole lot better, and I like it. I like the way it's getting better, and it's gonna be more competitive. Going to these games, man, it's gonna be something. Going to these games is gonna be it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be interesting how they do the practices, or are they gonna let fans in to do autographs and take pictures of players? I wonder how they gonna do that. If they gonna do it, I don't know. But I think it's interesting. But this is gonna be a nice season, man. It's gonna be we're gonna really see how my Pistons gonna do, how them Rockets gonna do with Jalen Green. Cade already talking about we gonna go to the playoffs this year. And as a young dude, man, I like his mentality, and I just like how he embraced in his team. And he hasn't played a regular season game yet, and he's already embracing his team, embracing the city, embracing the culture, embracing everything. That's something Jalen Green wouldn't have did. You don't hear about him embracing Houston. You don't hear about that. So it's just funny. We're gonna see how it is, because it's gonna be a rivalry. Those two dudes, it's gonna be a rivalry. It's gonna be every time Jalen Green comes here, they gonna boo. We gonna boo him, and probably when Pistons come to Houston, they gonna boo K. That's just how it is. But it's interesting to me. It's interesting because Houston, they still got John Wall for the time being. They got Christian Wood. They got Deshaun Tate, which he had a nice season in his rookie year. I think he was in the first team. I cannot think of who their center is at the moment. I cannot think of who they said. I mean, they still got Kenyon Martin Jr., who had a nice year too. But Pistons, man, he had a nice squad. I mean, you got Killian, you got Sadiq Bey, you got Beef Stew, you got drawing a blank right now. You got Jeremy Grant, who just won a gold medal. You got Frank Jackson. You got Corey Joseph, veteran leadership. You got, hopefully they sign back Diallo. The Rodney McGruder signing, I didn't understand that. I didn't understand that. I didn't understand it. I like the Olenek signing. I do like the Olenek signing. Okafor is still on the team. Sekou. This got to be a make or break year for Sekou. I mean, the dude, he in his third year. He gotta ball out, man. He has to ball out. He has to ball out, and Casey has to put Mo into more to these young guys. This has to be the year where you have to embrace these young guys and let these dudes play. Let them play. And I ain't even mentioned Josh Jackson. And I don't know if they're going to sign Dennis Smith Jr. I keep forgetting Dennis Smith Jr. is still on this team. Because we got so many point guards and shooting guards. We got so many guards. But it's going to be something, man. Saban Lee had a nice summer league. This core four is going to be something, man. I think the biggest thing is the health. I know Isaiah Stewart is injured. And we just hope this team can get healthy by the season start. So, should be a nice season. Houston, I don't know what's going to happen to them. They probably going to be in the bottom again. But we going to see. They're going to trade somebody. I think John Wall going to leave. I wouldn't be surprised if Christian Wood want to leave. But they paying him all that money. He might not want to leave. You know, so. But it's cool. But I just think it's crazy how Jalen Green still talks about Detroit. Like, why are you complaining about being... You didn't want to come here in the first place. So, you got your wish. But we gonna see. We gonna see. But I just thought I'd just put that out there, y'all. I'll holler at y'all in a minute. Peace out.